We're walking out. We have details on times and locations on our website, so tune in for that. Reporting live on the south side, Allie Potter, KLD News 30.
And I said, look, you are asking me to do something that is counter to my oath when I swore to the Constitution to uphold it.
Dramatic testimony from the House January 6th committee saying he was pressured to replace presidential electors for Joe Biden with others favoring Trump. Speaker Bowers said he resisted the presidential election in our state. The panel also heard from elections officials in Georgia who said they were under pressure too. Isabel Rosales.
You're a threat to democracy!
Threats of death and violence. State officials saying it's what they face from President Trump's supporters who showed up outside.
The punishment for treason is death.
The uncertainty of that was what was the fear.
Officials saying they were also hit with a slew of harassing phone calls from the Trump campaign.
You do have the power to reclaim your authority.
All while experiencing what some from the top office in the land, the most powerful man in the world, to overturn the 2020 election results. Officials say they refuse to cave to the pressure.
That was Mr. Giuliani.
And what exactly did he say and how did that come up?
My recollection, he said, we've got lots of theories, we just don't have the evidence.
The investigative committee shining a light on false allegations of a secret suitcase full of fraudulent ballots and dead voters in Georgia.
They're putting ballots that are prepared to be scanned with tamper-proof seals so that they can, they're not messed with.
They alleged 10,315 dead people. We found 2 dead people when I wrote my letter to Congress that stated January 6th, and subsequent to that we found 2 more.
In never-before-seen testimony, launched an investigation into President Trump's claims that the election was stolen.
Based on our review of it, including the interviews of the key witnesses, the Fulton County allegations had no merit.
In Washington, I'm Isabel Rosales.
Also today, the committee showed new video of inside the Capitol on the day of the riot. It shows Jacob Chansley in his fur outfit and face paint going into the Senate and sitting in the president's chair. Chansley is serving a 41-month sentence after pleading guilty to a felony charge. Tucson police have made 3 arrests in connection with the murder of a woman last week near the rodeo grounds. One of those suspects is 18-year-old Luis Navarro. Also arrested are Renee Oranga and Anissa Rios Sanchez. Police say the suspects forced their way into a home on West Kentucky Street. That's when Alma Gomez was shot and killed. 2 of the suspects, Navarro and Oranga, are also suspects in the murder on the south side last month. Police say Edwin Gutierrez was shot and killed at an apartment complex on South Headley Road. Detectives. More travel revelations today on police response to the school shooting in Uvalde, Texas. The head of that state's police force says the gunman could have been school where he killed 19 students and 2 teachers.
The law enforcement response to the attack at Robb Elementary was an abject failure and antithetical to everything we've learned over the last 2 decades since the
Director of the Texas Department of Public Safety says police officers could have quickly gotten into the classroom where the gunman was up, but they didn't check the door, which was unlocked. The director also says police radios did not work inside the school, and the school diagrams officers used were wrong. This is just one of several investigations into the police response. Entertainer Bill Cosby has been found liable for sexual assault in a civil case out of California. 16-year-old girl at the Playboy Mansion in 1975. He's been ordered to pay $500,000 to the plaintiff, who's now in her 60s. He denied the allegations, which were too old for a criminal case. This comes nearly a year out by Pennsylvania's highest court. The State Department is trying to make things up to Phoenix Mercury star Brittany Griner. How diplomats are trying to reconnect the jailed basketball star with her wife. And it was a big success for a community program to help another one. As we track monsoon storms, we're helping you get up to speed. 2022 Fact or Fiction next Sunday, June 26th at 4:30, right here on KLRD. Sponsored by The Good Food Store.
When someone first comes in, they've tried so many different products. That appointment and that discouragement and take that.
Hey guys. Right over here for our YouTube. So just during the commercial breaks, I'll just be doing announcements for you guys, because this case, I just want to be off from my YouTube channel, off the ads and stuff. So just during the commercial, I'm going to mute it. That happened last time. During the commercials, when I did watch them on YouTube, they gave me a warning and stuff. So and stuff, or commercial breaks and stuff. So let me know in the chat here. You can hear me good and stuff. I'm gonna stick a phone here so I can see you guys' chat. It's Mike. So right now that's on, and I'm in a commercial break on the news. So yeah. Commercials on right now, so we're gonna reach some events. We're gonna kick off next week when I have some events scheduled. Kicks off in so yeah, until the news comes back on here. So starting next Monday, my bar series will be days here. Will be always on Mondays here at there's Bible Study YouTube premieres will be at Mondays at 9:30 a.m. until 9 a.m. until 9:30 a.m. So yeah. Here. Sometime on Sunday here. Always on Sunday I'll record my Bible studies. And have premiere on Mondays here for you guys to watch on Mondays. And stuff at 9 a.m. and stuff. So yeah. Then next Tuesday will be my church service. Brothers on my next Tuesday. And so for our break. And the fun this week because my family I was doing family stuff, and we'll be back from our break from that. And back in our series next to our church service. I want how the God created them in the earth, being in the book of Genesis chapter 1, which is in the book of which is called How God Created Heaven and Earth. And so that'll be then I'll read you more announcements for our service schedule when next commercial break comes on. For News 13, Robert 5. Enjoy.
The 6-3 decision saying the program allowed said the ruling star Brittany Griner with her wife after a snafu kept them from talking on their anniversary Saturday.
Regret that Brittany Griner was unable to speak to her wife over the weekend because of a logistical.
says the call has been rescheduled and will happen soon. The WNBA star remains jailed in Russia on an incident involving a vape cartridge. Her wife, but there was no one at the American Embassy in Moscow to patch them through. The State Department says the embassy is under to improve Midtown neighborhoods and fight crime is expanding. Today, Tucson leaders approved an expansion of the Thrive in the 05 program. This will focus on the Way, Craycroft, 22nd Street, and the Tucson Diversion neighborhoods and businesses, city leaders, and police. It's already shown results in the Miracle Mile area of Midtown after launching in 2018. Money for the project comes from federal, state, and local sources. The expansion will roll out in the coming weeks. Wall Street came roaring back today after tough losses last week. The Dow Jones Industrial Average jumped more than 600 points today. The markets are recovering after the Federal Reserve announced another interest rate hike last week. But investors are still worried about a possible recession to come. Late breaking weather. Look at this. We are tracking monsoon storms. This is a live look at our tower camera on Mount Bigelow. So let's check in once again with we see what kind of rain is coming down.
Nice to see those clouds.
Yes, very.
We started the day with a lot of cloud cover, though, and that's actually kind of limited our potential here across eastern Pima County for some thunderstorms, but we're still seeing quite a bit of activity to our east. Greeley, Graham, Cochise County, I'm talking about too, so let's get to it. Here's a look at your radar now. We're seeing quite a few lightning strikes in and around the Safford area, Pierce, stretching all the way down through Tombstone, Sierra Vista, into Elfrida. Just keep in We know that lightning is certainly dangerous, so if you can hear thunder, you need to move indoors and stay there at least 30 minutes after you last hear thunder. And this continues to just southeast Graham County, just to the southeast of Safford. You've had some pretty decent rain there and a pocket of some fairly heavy rain still to the southeast of Safford. So it stands to reason that tomorrow night, expected across the Safford area into Wilcox, Douglas, about 4/10 of an inch, but a little bit lower the closer you get to the Cochise Pima County line, with Tucson ringing in at about 100th for the Nogales area. But our risk of excessive rainfall is far from over. In fact, as we head through the course of the night, obviously the closer to the New Mexico border you are, the higher possibility you're going, especially in New Mexico. That has a lot to do with not only the rain on the way, but where we have those fires burning, where the ground has been burned from fires. It's just kind of scorched, and when you get that moonscape, it actually creates a bit of a crust on the top of the earth, and that forces that water to run off very, very quickly. So with that slight risk still across Greeley, Graham, and Cochise counties, that means some scattered flash flood areas certainly possible, mainly localized, isolated, significant flash flooding. But for the most part, we are expecting quiet conditions in and around the Tucson metro area as folks are heading home this evening. But look at this, we've cooled off 79 degrees. We've definitely felt the effects of that rain-cooled air in the area, and more to come. Our expected 5-day rainfall here, you can see this ring of yellow. That's around that subtropical high that helps us during this time of the year. Here's a look at what our radar is forecast to look like tomorrow all the way through Sunday. So basically the overall gist is that we are expecting that active pattern of the monsoon to continue here. We're stuck between a trough to our pressure pump between these two features. That is helping to bring on a lot of that moisture here in and around the Four Corners area. Our precipitable water, all you need to know about this is it's how much moisture we have to work with in the air. And where you see the yellows, the oranges, the purples, ooh, it is sky high. And we're seeing that surge continuing. A little bit lower chance in Tucson at 30%, but 50% from Oracle all the way to Graham and Cochise counties. Your TEP Clean Energy Report boasting over 91,000 homes powered by the sun and the wind as of 9:30 this morning. We've taken it up a notch for our Thursday chance for rain. 50.
We are grateful for those rain chances.
Sure are.
For Aaron. And every year, KOLD teams up with the Salvation Army for our KOLD Cares for Classroom School Supply Drive. We're looking for your donations of pens, pencils, supplies that make our local school kids have a good start to the year. So now through August 30th, you can drop off a donation at one of the sponsors' locations here on your screen. Look for more information on KOLD.com. Look like bugs, but they're actually robots. How these tiny creations
between 7 p.m. and 7:30 p.m.
This First Alert forecast is sponsored by D&H Air Conditioning. If you have a cooling problem, call someone you can trust. D&H Air Conditioning.
KOLD News 13, weekdays at 6, covering more local breaking news.
Focusing on the important local stories, plus an accurate First Alert forecast that keeps
It's
you
going really
ahead of
good.
KOLD News 13, weekdays at 6. KOLD News 13 First Alert. Experienced, accurate, a forecast you can trust.
We're prepared right down to your street.
Always live, local, late breaking.
Sorry about that, you guys. I was texting my girlfriend. So that's next week. Then Tuesday. Tuesday. Wednesday will be on my YouTube channel. Razzle's YouTube channel again. YouTube live stream on my YouTube channel. We're watching KOLD News 13 live at noon. There's nothing you need to do watching KOLD News 13 live at noon. Mountain Standard Time from 12 p.m. until 12:30 p.m. And we just hanging out for that day and chilling. And 12:30 p.m. and just hanging out and chilling and watching the comment section below. So then we turn the camera on and you guys watch the rest of the news, and then I'll you guys rest of the announcements here on some of the schedule. Enjoy the newscast.
Basis. Either way, the league is still rescue operations. Scientists at MIT have come up with these artificial creatures that resemble teeny remote-controlled fireflies glow while they're flying, and researchers say they could communicate with each other or signal for help. They're looking at tight spaces, such as searching for survivors in a building collapse. That is cool. And look at this, a stray animal kingdom to get out of flooding. Rescuers used a rope tied to an elephant to pull a car out of the high water. But then eventually got to the other side. Nice job. No one was in that car. and they don't know who owns it. Aren't elephants? We'll be right back.
This monsoon, trust the KOLD First Alert.
Immediate alert on every screen because your safety comes first. There's a severe thunderstorm warning as you head out the door this morning. Correcting.
And First Alert Action Day is in place. We're committed to keeping you safe with reliable weather coverage that alerts you first.
Trust the KOLD News 13 First Alert Weather Team live, local.
Oh, okay, she brought over me back. That's okay, love. I totally understand that was an accident. You called me on FaceTime, love. That's okay, love. You FaceTime me by accident, love. Period. I forgive you.
Okay, we have nothing severe at this point. That could change quickly, so you want to stay weather aware and about you in Greenlee Graham and Cochise counties. That's where we've seen most of the activity here today and will continue this time next week.
That is really nice to see because those dark clouds outside, they are welcome right now. We'd love to have this rain. Look at what's out there. Hopefully you'll get some too, and not too much, just the right amount.
Right. Fingers crossed. Right?
We'll see you at 6.
Before I say my final things before I end the YouTube live stream, I'm gonna read you the final announcements on my summer event schedule. It's gonna kick off next week. Give me a second for trying to find it here. Where is it here? Oh, where is it? Where? Don't want that. Okay, so next Wednesday, I'll be on YouTube live stream on my other YouTube channel from 12 p.m. to 12:30 p.m. Just hanging out, chilling and stuff. Then 12:30, I'll end the YouTube live stream after the KOLD News 13 12 p.m. newscast is over, and then that'll be it. And then, let me see here. Thursdays will be, I'll be right. Funny here. It's Wednesday, Thursdays. So I'll be live on Twitch. On my Zombies, Troy on Twitch will be hanging out, and yeah, we'll be hanging out when you can hear me still with Zbar's mic. I'm not sure if it records to me or not. So, yeah. So, on Thursdays, we are hanging on Lazarus Troy on Twitch, on Twitch live stream, listening to Pandora and just chilling, and then sometimes I'll be on my tablet here, and doing puzzle, and my second phone watching you guys' comments here, and with Pandora, sometimes I'll be doing my coloring, and just chilling, hanging out while you guys listening to Pandora, and I want you guys to hear the song too. I'll do the song, and you guys to hear the song also. On my Pandora and stuff. So yeah. So here's the words about that. With that. Because I didn't tell you guys that before about that. So, has to be appropriate. It can't be... Yeah, has to be appropriate. It can't be banging music. It can't be headache music. It can be normal stuff. Has to be appropriate music, okay? Okay? So yeah. Just to let you guys know. So, that's on Thursdays from other times on my summer event schedule, so you can go on there. We'll get the schedules on Lazarus Colin Duffy's Facebook page. I'm a fan, or follow me on Facebook. Lazarus Colin Duffy on Facebook. Or I mean, as a friend, Lazarus Colin Duffy on Facebook. We have on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch also as Duffy Troy on Twitch. We have on there from 1:30 a.m. until 12 p.m. on Twitch. On Thursdays. And then Fridays will be Zoom movie. Zoom afternoon movies. So, we didn't do that last week because family stuff. So, this week, next week will be actually doing Zoom movies. Afternoon movies. Next Friday, we'll be Zoom afternoon movies. We'll be watching Sonic 2 of Paramount Plus. So, after the Sonic 2 movie's over, that'll be of the Zoom afternoon movies. So yeah, then you guys be free to go out to that movie. So, you guys be free to go anytime you want to the movie, and free to come back in, or you guys come back in and out, and stuff. So I'll let you guys in, and stuff. And let me know if you guys are leaving on Zoom. Let me know in the chat on Zoom. And if you guys in the waiting room on Zoom, I'll let you guys back in. There's no in the chat, you guys are coming back or not, or back and forth. Stuff like that. Or just give me a heads up. Or just let me know if you guys are waiting for the day, just let me know and stuff. So I'll never keep you guys hostage until the movie's over. I'll never do that to you guys. You guys are welcome to stay or welcome to leave. And stuff. This is your guys staying for the summer to keep you guys busy and get something you got to do during the summer and stuff. So the Zoom out to movies is gonna go from 12 p.m. to 12 p.m. to 3. If it goes over 3 p.m., that's fine. While the movie's over, until the movie's over, that's when the Zoom afternoon movie's over for that day. And stuff. So yeah. If you want to stay after the movie to choose the movie for the next day, you can. That's when we're going to choose the movie for that day. So, that's what we're going to do for every week. For the Zoom afternoon movies. We're going to choose the movie for the next week after the movie's over. So yeah. That's what we're going to do for that week. So yeah. So you guys are welcome to stay after the movie to choose the movie for that day. If you don't want to stay to choose the movie for that day, you don't have to. If you guys all want to read out, that's fine. I can choose the movie for you guys for that next week. For you guys, that's fine. So yeah. Then for the weekends, there's no Zoom movies. There's no live streams. There's no Twitch. There's no premieres on YouTube. There's no YouTube live stream. On the weekends, there's no anything. There's not. The weekends are for you guys and for me for a break. The break for you guys and for me. Then we're back the next week. These events are Monday or Friday for right now. So yeah. So I might think about coming soon. I might just think about watching Fox 7 Daybreak with you guys. I'm up that time morning. I might watch it with you guys from 8 in the morning until 9 in the morning with you guys on YouTube or Facebook live stream with you guys sometimes. That's coming soon though. I'm not sure when's that going to happen, when's that going to start. I'm going to put that in the schedule also soon. I'm just not sure yet. So yeah. So, I want to put that when I send the schedule, maybe. Yeah, because I'm still thinking our events I'm putting there when I send the schedule and stuff. So yeah. So please join me July. Because I'm in another Q&A so you guys think about the schedule. I'm in another Q&A on my stream. I'm going to have two Q&A sessions. One on YouTube live stream, on my stuff's YouTube live stream, and one on Facebook. What's calling them on Facebook. So the first Q&A session will be, there's going to be two in July. And that'll be it. The first Q&A session is going to be on YouTube. So, my YouTube channel. So the first Q&A session is going to be July 5th. Tuesday, July 5th is going to be on YouTube live stream, my YouTube channel. It's going to start probably at 2 p.m. to the time, Mountain Standard Time, because I'm in Tucson, so it has to be that way. So, yeah. It's going from 2 p.m. until probably from 2 p.m. until probably 3:30 p.m. for that Q&A session, because I want to see what you guys think about this schedule and see what you guys think about these events and stuff, and see what you guys think about adding some events, and see what kind of events you want me to add to these events during this summer, and I want to see what you guys think of what kind of events you want me to add to this event scheduled in the summer. I'll let you add your opinions in the live chat, and I'll let you guys know my opinions to the events I'm adding to the schedule also. So yeah, that'll be July 4th. That's the YouTube channel, my YouTube channel live stream Q&A. Then Last Calling Obvious Facebook live stream Q&A session is going to be on July 18th. That's my Q&A session on Facebook. On Last Calling the Facebook page. That's going to be a live stream. Facebook live stream. And that's going to start at 5 p.m. until 6 p.m. that day. And that's going to be a Q&A session so I can hear your guys' thoughts, how the schedule's doing so far, and stuff, and see if you want me to add August, September, and October, and then add those months, then add another events for those months, another events for those months, then add another events for those months, and see what you guys want me to, and see what kind of events you want me to add for those months also, and stuff. So yeah, please join for those dates, for those Q&As. July 18th for YouTube, July 25th for Facebook. So yeah, I'll probably have those dates and announcements on my Facebook page coming soon. So probably July 1st, I'll put those announcements, post on my Facebook page. What's going to his Facebook page, you guys can have updates and reminders you guys forget. And stuff. So yeah. Because I want to see you guys' thoughts and opinions are on two different platforms. And stuff. Because if you miss one, you can go back and watch on YouTube. If you miss one, you can go back and watch on Facebook. And stuff. If you don't have Facebook, a lot of people have YouTube. So that's what I'm doing YouTube and Facebook. Because some people don't have Facebook anymore. Some people have YouTube all the time. So that's why I'm doing YouTube and Facebook. Because, yeah. So that's why I'm doing 2 platforms. 2 different months. So, yeah, 2 different dates. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, I just want to hear your thoughts and opinions about that. So, please keep on singing. Sing about those thoughts. And in the coming dates for the rest of June. Then we get to July. Keep on thinking about it. When we get to the 18th of July, write those thoughts down. Then when we get to the premiere, it starts. Then write down in the comment section when it starts, and I'll answer them and stuff with you guys and stuff. All the time in the comment section, just what you guys type on, then I'll read them out. I'll read your comments when it comes in and stuff. Because that'll be a Q&A session for you guys and stuff. So, yeah. And just keep me in prayer about this Q&As and stuff and what God's going to do and stuff. Because I'm thinking about if I send this summer event schedule further, I might think about adding another online service. My Lazarus online church service to another day. I might add Thursday nights. Or Saturday nights. I'm not sure yet. So just keep in prayer what God's going to do and work with his Q&A coming up on the 18th and the 25th. Because I might think about doing God willing me, pray for you. I might do Thursday nights on YouTube and then keep Tuesdays on Facebook. And I'm still praying by and stuff. I just want to see what God's going to do and work in this Q&A and stuff on the 18th and 25th. Then I'll have my final decision made on the 25th on Facebook. That's when at the very end of the Q&A on Facebook on the 25th, I'll definitely let you guys know on that live stream. I'll then when you guys question on the Q&A, I'll let you guys know what my decision is. If I'm going to extend the live stream schedule further, or I'm going to keep it as it is. I'm not sure yet. I'm still praying about it and stuff, so I'm on decision made on the 25th and stuff, so yeah. So please join me for the live stream on Facebook. If you don't, I'll post on Facebook. If not, I'm playfully singing about. Please join me on YouTube for the 18th. And let you know about, I'm thinking about setting up a email, announcement, updates thing, because some places do that now. A email, what's it called? A email newsletter or something like that. So yeah, somebody do something like that. Try to set up an email newsletter, or look into that, and try to set up an email newsletter. If some people don't have Facebook, so you guys can get some announcements. If you guys are on Facebook, you guys can get some announcements on an email. If that doesn't work, then I can do a YouTube short recording of announcements I'm doing. So, yeah. So first, I'm going to try to look into doing an email newsletter. See how that goes. So, that's coming soon. So please look into that announcement coming on the 18th on the YouTube live stream Q&A in July. So yeah. All these stuff are coming soon and stuff. So yeah. Sorry for keeping you guys longer past the KOD news to see about 5. It's like 5:45 now. And put those guys in the live stream. Put you guys where you guys go now. I just want to share these things coming soon to my live stream and stuff. And it's Q&A and stuff to you guys. So thanks for watching and stuff. Please, if you guys have Facebook, you guys missed the KOD news stream of 6 on the YouTube live stream. You guys have Facebook. You can always hop back on and join me on KOD news stream of 6. and watch KOD News Channel 6 with me on Facebook watching. Watch going to Facebook watching with me on my Facebook page. If you don't, that's fine. You can always watch it on your own on Channel 13 on CBS or down the KOD News 13 app or Roku or how you get your news and stuff. Yeah. So I'll see you guys at 6 p.m. on KOD News 13 or 6 on my Scarno's Facebook page here in a little bit. I'm going to take a break for a little bit. We're going to use from the YouTube watch, from these watches until 5:55 or 5:56. Then to get ready and do my Facebook live stream here for KOD News Channel 6. And that'll be it for the live stream for today. Until next week. So thanks for joining me today. Have a great rest of your week. If you don't watch the last live stream for today here and this week here. And we'll join me next week for some bits to kick off. So God bless. Have a great rest of your week. And I hope you join me today or next week. Bye guys.